Alright everybody, and welcome to Pacific Drive. Now, this is one I picked up whenever it first came out. We did a bit of streaming of it. However, we ended up putting it on sidetrack because, of course, Nightingale came out shortly after. But I'm wanting to get back into this one, get all the way through the story. So this playthrough will actually be separate from the live streams. We're just going to be starting a brand new file. Let's get into it, shall we? There goes the ferry, off into the distance. Alright. We got delivery to make. We're delivering birds? Okay, let's do it. I'm excited to get back into this. Really wish we had finished it before, but, you know, circumstances. At any rate, let's get into the zone, shall we? See, it's about this point in the drive where you just sort of turn around and go home. Like, that's very ominous. Yep. Anomalies are normal. Isn't that what anomaly means? Normal? Get out of here, Tyre. Bam! Kinda wish the kick made a little bit more of a noise, but you know, we got the strongest legs in the universe.
Out there? Hello? Could have sworn. Never mind. Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Nice.
Oh, the signal. Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone Sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around Sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
Man, I forgot how squirrely this thing is.
Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Huh. But if they're stranded, could they, they're from outside? They're a breacher? Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger. The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
Gotta get this tank filled. Oof, we should have put the parking brake on. It's okay. That habit will come with time.
Hey, whoa, wait, hold the phone. There it is again, that flip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding. Could it be? The Remnants?
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this breacher seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way. No way. Do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy cripes! No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that car is a remnant or not.
In my heart of hearts, I already know. They're back, baby.
I am really looking forward to seeing how this story wraps up. I actually really like the voice acting in this. Well, there goes one of our wheels. Bam. Go ahead and close that.
Who's there? The shop. God, it's been breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We've sent a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and, well,
Get off the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol, demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
Tell her that voice cuts like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone. Oh, God, unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breachers trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
Backpack.
Oh, what? Oh, you need help? Well, there's a headset somewhere in the garage. Put it on. The built-in diagnostic will tell you what needs fixing up.
Bam. HUD. Ah, yes. Health. Ah. Fix the car. Pull the car into the garage. Put the wheel back on. Yes, sir. There. Crude door? Oh, they want us to make a door. Fair enough. And now what? Oh, friendly dumpster. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Can we have more? No? Okay. I like how the stuff breaks down in this. Pretty nice. And then we come over here. Crew door. And then we equip the repair putty. What's the most damaged? The front. This side. Oof, windows cracked on that one. And then the wheel. Okay, now what? Scan the flat tire. And then we get the new tire. Slap that on there. Okay, scan the loose wheel. And we get the mechanics kit. There we go. We don't want that wheel falling off now. Ah, now we install our inventory. Bam. And our crafting bench. Bam.
Oh, there's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The Arc device.
And our map.
This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Bam. Crude headlight. There we
If you're all
go.
set, take a look at the projector against the wall. This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The Arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Pick a route. Not like we have much of a choice.
Off you
There's
go.
only one.
Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
Very nice.
Okay, newbie. I'll keep this simple. Don't want to overwhelm that little brain of yours. You'll need a few things to rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spark tower. That's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close.
Both are always accompanied by plasma generators. The Arc device is picking up on some plasma generators nearby. Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
We're gonna need a
Looks
hammer.
like it's ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
Ooh, nice and bright in here. And we're going to want as many of these chemicals as we can.
They grow so fast, don't they? And I'll be back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What, did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
So let's see if we can't go ahead and build this hammer yet. We need 2 gears. I like that it gives you the option to just automatically make the parts that you're missing for it. That's really good. Okay, we got our hammer. Bam. Perfect. We're gonna very heavily loot this first area. And then subsequent areas we won't have to loot as heavily.
Driver, I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Can you
Sure.
not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted. Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind, until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is the first time we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants, and oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
Well, we'll do our best to listen to all of them. Because I actually like the anomalous nature of this game, and the banter between these people are just pretty awesome. I like it. There's always so many weird noises out there in the distance. You never know which one's a threat and which one isn't. Early on, it doesn't seem like most of the noises are threats, but that quickly changes. For now, let's just see if we can't get our car repaired. We already have a front bumper, we need the back bumper. Bam. There we go. But if we take a look here, we've only got 2 more pieces that need to be replaced in our vehicle, so we're doing pretty good. Our next goal is just some buildings straight up ahead. Ooh, we should take a picture of that. There we go. An abductor. Those things like to come and steal your equipment and throw it places. They'll even grab the car and drag them around. So we're going to try to steer clear of those guys whenever possible, but they get awfully aggressive later on. Right now, they're just kind of passive unless you get into their light source.
Well, it looks like you're near one of the old guerrilla radio stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts. I've loaded its approximate location to your map. Look for an antenna tower up on a hill somewhere.
Pockets of stability. There we go. We got the log from it. If you go outside of that, it just sort of teleports you back in. But you do get the log for it at least. Perfect. Okay, we got all these towers. Moving on.
Oh, my. Where are our manners? Driver, we never introduced ourselves. Not really. Tobias Barlow, former Artem maintenance manager. Oh, and, here with me is Dr. Francis Cook.
I was a R&D scientist researching limb technology right here in the zone.
We live right in the mid-zone. Just a hop, skip, and a jump over another big old wall from where you're at. Oh, and that old bat over there? That's Dr. Ophelia Turner, former director of research and development herself. The mother of limb technology, the maven of electromagnetism.
That's enough.
Resident party pooper.
They don't get along well. Although, I suppose it could be worse. They tricked us. Who did? Let's go ahead and make a panel. And a second panel. Bam. And, of course, a bam. We are a fully contained vehicular mobile. Oh. Okay. If you say so, game. Moving on. Ah, here we go. We need as many of these as we can find. Because this stuff here is how we learn new blueprints and technologies for our vehicle. Bam. Okay, let us push forward. Luckily, the place we're at has like basically infinite stability, so we don't have to stress about getting out of here too quickly. And in places where it's perpetual, we definitely want to get as many resources as we can, because we're gonna need them. Oh yeah, the tourists.
That radio station's up on a hill somewhere. Eyes to the horizon.
One of the things to note about the tourists is if you break them, there's a chance that you can get some really good items. Now, they are also kind of friendly and will give you things, and they tend to move around when you're not looking at them. The only downside to trying to take those out is they do explode. So we're gonna be careful with that. Perfect. Let's go ahead and stop at the gas station, shall we? Here we are.
Time to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second. But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. And that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works. You'll be out of here soon, so there's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
If you say so.
The arc device is charged and ready. You'll use it to open a gateway back to the garage, but it will immediately collapse the stability around you. So only activate when you're absolutely ready to leave.
You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
Well, knowing from past experience, we want to get all of these. There's one over here that we could go get. Yeah, let's go get all these and then head to the exit, shall we? You know what? This might damage our vehicle a bit.
Hey, Hoppy, look, I keep thinking, the way you're helping our friend here right now seems positively helpful. Seems like me. You're looking to turn a new leaf or something?
The only thing I want to look at is a 12-year-old whiskey. And the back of this breacher's head when I send them packing.
But isn't it worth taking a detour to run just a tiny little test?
Can't think of a worse way to spend my time.
Please. I've seen you manipulate waveforms with your right hand and knock back a double with your left.
Those anchors may look like glowing balls of magic, but it's limb tech through and through. Don't be scared. They haven't exploded in anyone's face recently.
If you say so. I feel like that's a lie, but also I think we missed one of those logs.
Hey, Hoppy, look, I keep thinking, the way you're helping our friend here right now seems positively helpful. Seems like me. You're looking to turn a new leaf or something?
The only thing I want to look at is a 12-year-old
Whiskey. And the back of this breacher's head when I send them packing.
But isn't it worth taking a detour to run just a tiny little test?
Can't think of a worse way to spend my time.
Please. I've seen you manipulate waveforms with your right hand and knock back a double with your left. Or am I to understand you've lost your touch?
What I'm understanding is that you won't shut the hell up until I test this remnant.
Yep.
Fine, stop crowding my frequency.
What? Wait, really? Hoppy, darling, you never give in this easily. What's going on?
Francis?
Yes?
How have you not thrown him to the bunnies by now?
80 years old and only getting sharper by the day. You're a legend, a role model.
I'm giving you 10 seconds to get out of my...
Okay, we're signing off.
Hey, driver, good luck out there. And watch out for the bunnies. They are a doozy.
Bunnies. Yeah, we'll get to those eventually. Good deal. We're getting out of here with some good juice. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is why you don't park your car too close whenever you're attempting to gather those items. Good deal. Last one for this area. Drive, drive.
You see that glowing pillar into the sky? Drive into it. Yes, it looks like hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by the instability.
Is it? Are you sure? That looks so cool. They did a great job with this game. Oh my god, let's turn. 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 Yes! Alright everybody, and that is going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for stopping out. I greatly appreciate you. Hopefully you're enjoying Pacific Drive so far, because I'm sure there's a lot more to come. But before you go, make sure that you get down in that description, check you out all those media links, likes, follows, subs, all them fun things, and then take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, stay healthy out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye buddy.